Good evening and welcome to the Eagle Eye News Channel YouTube premiere of the Hudsonville High School Senior Awards Ceremony for the graduating class of 2020. Thank you for taking the time to join us virtually tonight to celebrate the academic achievements of your students. We couldn't be more proud of this class for the way they've faced a truly unprecedented time in our history. While our hearts go out to all of the families that have been impacted by COVID-19, we also empathize with our seniors for having missed this spring season and the end to their time at Hudsonville High School. We hope that you and your families are doing well, and again, thank you for joining us to celebrate our honors students in the class of 2020. Now is the time in the regularly scheduled program where I would ask that all in attendance please hold their applause until all students have been called to the stage. However, please feel free to be as loud and enthusiastic as you like. From the comfort of your own homes, we will begin with the presentation of Scholarships and Excellence Awards, and I'd like to thank all of our staff members for their work in preparing the following awards videos. You will receive your honors cords and certificates at our May 21st cap and gown by car pickup event. Please remember to check your email for those details on where and when to arrive to pick up your cap, gown, honors awards, and diploma. You will receive the diploma cover at our in-person event scheduled for August 2nd at 7 p.m. at Eagle Stadium on Baldwin's campus. Our first award is the Academic Achievement Award presented by Mr. Glass.
And this award for excellence in achievement. The Excellence in Achievement Award is given to students who exhibit the following qualifications. Students must consistently excel academically. They must have a consistent improvement or show improvement and or a C or higher in their classes. Students must develop adult living skills throughout their 4 years at Hudsonville. And students must also establish the goals that they have set for themselves and achieve those goals. All of the following students have met or surpassed many of these goals. We're extremely proud to present to you the 2019-2020 Excellence and Achievement Award winners. They are Megan Ossink, Samuel Carey, Javier Fernandez, Alyssa Grunveld, KAYLYN Cayley, Levi Lutz, Mason Mayville, Evan Pronk, Caitlin Monroe, Austin Ricketson, Alan Shepard, John Stoutenberg, and Serena Williamson. Congratulations to all of you. We're very proud. The resource staff couldn't be happier for you guys. We look forward to seeing what you'll do in the future. We appreciate all the time, energy, and effort you put into the last 4 years. It's paid off. Congratulations. Enjoy.
Thank you, Mr. Glass. Next up, we have Mr. DeSmith presenting the awards issued by the Business Department.
Hello, this is Mr. DeSmith. Man, do I miss you all. On behalf of the Hudsonville High School Business Department, I would like to acknowledge the following students who have met the criteria to receive the 2020 Department Award. The criteria consist of students must be enrolled in at least 6 business courses, students must have no unexcused absences, students can have 2 or less excused absences per class, and students must receive an A or A- in all of their business courses. We have had 15 students in this year's graduating class who have met or exceeded the criteria. They are Madison Bennett, Brett Bentley, Dylan Booth, Allie Brown, John Dirksey, Evan Gort, Bryce Hall, Andrew Jensen, Dustin Koopman, Parker Molwick, Samuel Mayrd, Kaylee Stray, Danny Timmer, Zachary Van Serksen, and Ian Worst. I'd like to just congratulate you all and wish you the best in your academic adventures in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that. Business as usual for Mr. DeSmith. Next up, we have Mrs. Box with Adapted PE Awards.
And Mrs. Goosen with Vocational Tech.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Box and I'm representing the PE department. I am honored to present the Adapted PE Honor Cords to the following Class of 2020 Adapted PE students and links. Congratulations to Mason Mayville, Landry Bailey, McKenna Brink, Lily Brower, AJ Davis, Quinn DeCracker, Chloe Elliott, Sarah Fisher, Olivia Inchauste, Alex Cahour, Jace Quaker, Johnny Miller, Lauren Robertson, Carter Sabin, Riley Tolsma, Kylie Tubergen, and Claire Tuttle. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Goosen and I teach all of the drafting classes. I'll be announcing the winners for the Vocational Education Department Award. Some of the criteria for vocational education is that student must have completed at least 8 trimesters in any of our courses, which includes drafting and woodworking. Students must achieve at least a 3.75 GPA in all courses that they have taken. Students must have displayed characteristics of leadership in the classroom. They must have a positive school attendance record. They must have produced an outstanding project for MITES. Although MITES was canceled this year, we are going to be holding it next year so that our students can still compete. However, all of our winners this year have already produced outstanding MITES projects, so these will be in addition for next year for them. And students must also possess the ability to work well with others, show outstanding work and study habits, and demonstrate an excellent attitude towards school. Our winners are Brett Bentley, Jacob Ferrasi, Peyton Kiska, Mason Kewick, Tori Mashievsky, Liam Ewenberg, Caden Mulwyk, Parker Mulwyk, Brian Myers, Riley Sokolowski, Stephen St. John, Trevor Tunis, Tyler Van Order, Malachi Walkus, Mason Whalen. Congratulations, winners.
Thank you for that presentation. Next up, we have Mr. Meyer presenting the Art Department Awards.
Hello, seniors. It's Mr. Meyer here, and I'm here to present you with the 2020 Honorable Art White Cords that you'll be receiving at CapFest. Congratulations to one of the most talented groups I've ever had. All right, in order to do this, let's start. First of all, I was told to dress up for this. There you go. And I was also told that it needs to be seriously quiet when you do this. So let me do that real quick here. Make sure it's nice and quiet. All right. Nice and quiet, right? Okay. Let's move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's start with little Bob Ross here. Students, in order to get this cord, had to have a 3.5 GPA or higher in all their art classes. That goes all the way back to Art 1, folks. You had to have at least 5 art trimester courses, and one of those being Art 3. You had to take Art 3 1 or 2. Unique command of skills, leader in the classroom, and last but not least, have approval of both teachers, Mrs. Payton and I. So, here are your 2020 Art Cord recipients. Number 1, we have Miss Nicole Mast. Congratulations. Jaden Timmer. Bree Birkinshaw. Samantha Sadinsky. Jenna Crowell, 1.0. Riley Tunis. Jenna Van Antwerpen. Jordan Spencer. Elise Gray. Hamda Javed. Abby Hazard. Avery Bullheis. Olivia Love the Pick Barr. Not to be outdone, Quinn Van Ness. Emily Holsworth. Allie Don't Mess With Me McDade. And Mac Stuckey. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say congratulations to you one more time. It has been an extreme pleasure. You all deserve these cords and then some. Congratulations, seniors 2020. Peace, love, and harmony. May blessings fall upon each and every one of you. Be safe.
Thank you, Mr. Meyer. You really painted a great picture for us. Next up, here is Mr. Anderson with the English Department Awards.
Welcome to the Hudsonville High School Class of 2020 English Department Awards. This year, Hudsonville High School English teachers have nominated 67 graduating seniors to receive recognition for outstanding achievement in one or more of our 6 English Department Award categories. Those 6 categories are academic writing, performance, elective studies, literature studies, general English academic studies, and creative writing. First up are academic writing award winners. Quinn Barr, Emily Blau, Ingrid Buchanan, Kyle Davis, Christian Helmking, Kren Kirkendall, Emma Kuhman, Aaron Lubbers, Shane Mast, Leah Muenberg, Nathan Morris, Patrick Roemer, Hannah Slatinsky, Amara Thompson, Patrick Tuck, Allison Warners, Clayton Weirda, Kaylee Eichen. Next up are Performance Award winners. Pierce Arengwa, Isaac Briette, Zane Siglarik, Annika DeYoung, Brianna Hochwater, Caleb McLean, Lauren Sparks, and Lily Ressel. Next up are Elective Studies Award winners. Riley Warner. Next up are award winners in Literature Studies. Navia Duran, Peter Estefan, Abigail Hazard, Emily Holsworth, Anthony Jaime, Olivia Lepard, Kaylee Manning, Megan Martinez, Jolie Meza, Madison Munch, Taylor Seitzma, Danielle Timmer, Emily Vanderploeg, and KAYLYN Westhouse. Next, our award winners in academic studies. Claire Tuttle, Kayla Walma. Next, our creative writing award winners. Hannah Boldhouse, Aubrey BUSKARD, KAYLA CHAPIN, LINDSEY FLAK, Ashley Holland, Zoe OSHER, Chloe Patrick. And now, our award winners in multiple categories. Remington Avram, Creative Writing and Elective Studies. Madison Bennett, Creative Writing and Literature Studies. Asher Behrens, Academic Writing and Creative Writing. Brianne McKinshay, Academic Writing, Literature Studies and Performance. SKYLAR DEWITT, Creative Writing and Literature Studies. Peyton Emelander, Academic Writing and Creative Writing. Alyssa Grunveld, Academic Writing and Literature Studies. Anna Hayes, Creative Writing and Literature Studies. Garrett Klein, Academic Writing, Creative Writing and Literature Studies. Emily Mack, Academic Writing and Literature Studies. Rachel Mast, Academic Writing and Creative Writing. Aaron O'Loughlin, Academic Writing and Literature Studies. Kaylee Parkins, Creative Writing and Literature Studies. Anna Pell, Creative Writing and Elective Studies. Sophia Putman, Academic Writing, Creative Writing and Literature Studies. Mason Weirstrup, Academic Writing, Creative Writing and Performance. Hunter Young, Academic Writing, Creative Writing and Literature Studies. The entire Hudsonville High School English Department wants to congratulate this year's award winners and indeed the entire class of 2020. You've demonstrated that you know words and ideas matter, whether we read them, write them, speak them, perform them, or listen to them. And we know that you'll be able to use those skills to change our world for the better. Thank you for all your hard work in our classrooms, in our online classes, in your homes, and in our community. Thank you for your courage in the face of adversity during the last part of your senior year. And most of all, thank you for all the great things you're going to accomplish in the coming years. Congratulations, and fire up. Go Eagles.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. You literally did a great job. Next up is Family Consumer Science Department Awards presented by Mrs. Bennett.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Bennett. I'm representing the Family and Consumer Science Department for Honors Night this year. I am speaking on behalf of Mrs. O'Gorman, Mrs. DeGraff, and myself, and we would like to wish the senior class of 2020 the very best as they move into the next chapter of their lives. We are saddened by the experiences that you have lost, which most of you have been looking forward to your whole lives. But know that you will leave Hudsonville High School and do great things with the potential that you all have. To earn the Family and Consumer Science Department Award, students must have taken at least 5 Family and Consumer Science classes, earned an A or A- in each class, have less than 6 absences in each class, and display exemplary character, integrity, and leadership in the classroom. We are very proud of the students who have earned this award this year, and it is my honor and privilege to give this award to the following students: Emily Blau, Jessica Bravata, Allie Brown, Allison Emmert, Samantha Fogelseth, Riley Grunink, Ashley Holland, Mackenzie Stuck, and Emma Veltema. We wish you all the very best in your futures.
Thank you for that, Mrs. Bennett. Next up, with presentations of our orchestra student awards, here is Mr. Davis.
Good evening. My name is Adam Davis. I'm Director of Orchestras for Hudsonville High School, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you the 20 recipients for the Orchestra Honor Chord. They are Ethan AKERS, Alex Boyer, AUBREY BUSKARD, KAYLA CHAPIN, DAMIAN Cook, ANNIKA DEJONGE, SKYLAR DEWITT, LINDSEY FLAK, Anna Hayes, ABBI Hazard, Grace HESLINGA, KRYSTINIAK, Mackenzie Miller, Alexis NORRIS, Zoe OSHER, Patrick ROEMER, Ben Vandermolen, Elise Veldhoff, Faith Way, KAYLYN Westhouse. Thank you, Orchestra Honor Chord recipients, class of 2020. We wish you all the best of luck and success in your careers outside of Hudsonville Public Schools. Thank you. That should do it. Good.
Hey, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
The internet's not working again.
All right, let me go get it.
Thank you for that, Mr. Davis. That presentation was definitely not Baroque, so there's no need to fix it. Next up is Mr. Vanderwall with our band awards.
Hello everyone, this is Mr. Vanderwall. I'm the band director at the high school and part of the music department. We are so proud of our 2020 seniors, and I would like to present our band award winners. Kirsten Campbell, Nate Clark, Dominic Folkert, Justin Henkelman, Bradley Huizinga, Destiny Itella, Lily McKenzie, Emily Mack, Joe Mackey, Andrew Mann, Hannah McBride, Elizabeth Maillard, Ashley Norman, Aaron O'Loughlin, Carson Perry, Lauren Phelps, Maxim Poole, Bethany Sadler, Nick Sparks, Trevor Stayhour, Mason Tusink, Kellen Topi, Gary Vanderstelt, Riley Warner, Bryce Warson, and Sydney Weersing.
Our band program certainly isn't in treble with Mr. Vanderwall at the helm. Thank you for that presentation. Here again is Mr. Glass with recognition for our students in the Links program.
It's my honor and privilege to present the Links Award, and something that's very near and dear to me, to my heart, and these students have gone above and beyond what it takes to be a Link. And we couldn't be prouder of them and their accomplishments and what they've done to help change the culture at Hudsonville High School. For a program that started off with 3 students who we serviced, we're now servicing over 150 kids, and next year we have 165 kids who've applied to be links, which is extremely exciting, and it's because of the following students that this program and programs like this continue to thrive. To earn the Links Award, the Links Cord is given to students who have gone above and beyond what's asked of them as a link. These students have taken multiple trimesters of links and have worked in various settings throughout the school. Through these various placements, these award winners have exemplified what it means to be a link by constant integrity, character, and compassion for students with disabilities. It's my honor and privilege to present to you the 2019-2020 Links Award winners. Mia Bender, Bella Bolhuis, Zane Siglaric, Jenna Crail, Kaylee Stray, Riley Tunis, Lene Vandegucci, Hunter Young, Amaya Zutzma. I just want to take this time to thank all of you. You've impacted so many lives over the course of the last few years, and you won't maybe recognize that accomplishment or what you've done until you have time to sit down and reflect and look back at the friendships and the lives that you've impacted. We can't thank you enough for what you've done. You've always gone above and beyond what you've been asked to do, and that's why you are the 2019-2020 Links Award recipients. Congratulations. Good luck in the future. Can't wait to see you back. Have fun.
Thank you to Mr. Glass and to all students recognized in the Links program. We know those connections are crucial. Next up, we have Mr. Canan presenting the Math Department Awards.
Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Canan, the chair of our high school math department, and it gives me great pleasure to present to you our 2020 Math Cord awardees. These students have earned all A's or A minuses in pre-calculus and AP calculus, and many of them also took and got all A's in AP statistics as well. Galileo once said that math is the language of the universe. If that's the case, these 23 students would be considered bilingual. As does Galileo, we see great things in your future, students. Good job. The coveted blue cord signifying excellence in math go to the following students: Quinn Barr, Asher Behrens, Jared Berghorst, Nathan Clark, Beckett Davis, Skylar DeWitt, John Dirksey, Isaac Ellenboss, Sarah Fisher, Dallas Grandy, Justin Henkelman, Grace Henry, Mason Kewick, Mackenzie Krystiniak, Sophia Lirio, Tori Mashieski, Carter Maxwell, Caden Ruckus, Amara Thompson, Patrick Tutt, Ben Vandermeulen, Emily Vanderplug, and Zach Van Serksen. Congratulations to all these students. They've done a wonderful job in their 4 years here at Hudsonville High School.
Thank you for that addition, Mr. Canan. That sure was something. Here is Mrs. Wedge with the Michigan Blood Donor for Life Awards.
Hello, I'm Frau Wedge, one of the advisors of Student Council, and I'm here to announce the recipients of the Donor for Life Honor Cord. Students who have earned this red honor cord have worked at least 8 hours coordinating the blood drives or given a minimum of 6 donations throughout their high school career. Here are the following recipients for the 2019-2020 school year. Remington Avram, Sean Michael Bailey, Milana Bender, Madison Bennett, Owen Booney, Delaney Brander, Aubrey Buskard, Kirsten Campbell, Nathan Clark, Emily Durkatz, Peyton Emelander, Luke Hine, Grace Henry, Max Kiska, Sydney Cobera, Carter Maxwell, Caitlin Monroe, Elizabeth Myard, Sophia Putman, Kellen Topi, Emily Vanderplug, Malachi Walkus, Alyssa Walker, Riley Warner, and Hayden Willis. Congratulations to this year's recipients, and thank you for your generosity.
Thank you, Mrs. Wedge. You and the students' hard work for the Michigan Blood Donor Program definitely isn't in vain. Next up, here is Mr. Henning with the Newspaper and Yearbook Awards.
Hi, I'm Mr. Henning, and I'm here to honor students who've given 2 or more years of service and dedication to yearbook class and newspaper class here to Hudsonville High School. Amanda Beamer, Maggie Berridge, Emily Blau, Ingrid Buchanan, Kirsten Campbell, Jenny Carpenter, Jordan Decline, Ellie Dieters, Peyton Emelander, Lucas Forget, Alexi Harrington, Brad Heisinger, Mallory Keller, Reagan McMullen, Nathan Morris, Joshua Petzold, Aubrey Robbins, Lauren Sparks, Brielle Wygant, and Hannah Yonker. Those are the yearbook students. For the newspaper students, R.J. Avram, Sydney Carr, Michaela Earhart, Ashley Fields, Braden Flores, Grace Henry, Ben Hooper, Sydney Cobera, Caleb McLean, Liam Ewenberg, Anna Pell, Tyler Smith, Sean Sneed, Hannah Sotinsky, Mason Wierstra, and Caleb Yonker. Congratulations, all of you. You're going to be sorely, sorely missed.
Newsflash, our yearbook students sure are great. Thank you for that presentation, Mr. Henning. Next up is Mrs. Meyer with the Physical Education Department Awards.
Hey all, this is Mrs. Meyer. First of all, I just want to say congratulations to all our seniors. We missed you guys this past trimester. A special congratulations to our physical education Best of the Best Honor Cord recipients. In order to receive a cord from the PE department, you needed to take at least 4 different trimesters of 2 different PE classes past your required PE 1. You needed to complete peak performance, and you needed to have every teacher in the PE department give you a high recommendation. We were looking for your overall positivity, leadership skills, and incredible work ethic. So here's your list. Maggie Berridge, Caleb Braidaway, Lily Brower, Ryan Chandler, Chloe Elliott, Braden Flores, Anthony Jaime, Trevor Johansson, Caitlin Cayley, Annette Leva Nunes, Noah Lippinga, Ryan Niblink, Ethan Nylon, Jade Peters, Anna Simmons, Braden Van Kampen, Josh Wells, Brielle Wygant. Congrats, you guys. You're awesome. Best of luck with whatever your future holds.
Thank you for getting our heart rates up, Mrs. Meyer. Great presentation. Next up, we have Science Department Awards presented by Mr. Jordan.
Hi, I'm Mr. Jordan. I'm representing the Science Department, and I'm honored to be able to present the HHS Class of 2020 Honor Awards for Science. For graduating seniors, 6 trimesters of science are required. In this graduating class, there were 35 students that had doubled that requirement, some with as many as 20 trimesters of science. Not quite sure how everybody fit all those in, but congratulations. It's phenomenal work, many of which I know are going to continue on in their science education beyond high school, and I'm sure they're going to represent us well. So here are the 2020 recipients of the Science Department Honor Cords. Sophia Lirio, Carter Maxwell, Samuel Walters, Owen Booney, Lily Brower, Lauren Phelps, Ashley Holland, Madison Heslinga, Sophia Putman, Amara Thompson, Kren Kirkendall, Asher Behrens, Justin Henkelman, John Maillard, Grace Henry, Christian Vandegucci, and Carter Sabin. Congratulations, seniors.
Unlike gravity, that presentation wasn't a downer. Thank you for that, Mr. Jordan. And next up, Mrs. Manzer is going to provide us with the Seal of Biliteracy Awards.
I am Rachel Manzer. These are the Seals of Biliteracy for Hudsonville High School 2020. The Seal of Biliteracy is awarded to students who have demonstrated that they can listen, speak, read, and write at a proficiency level of intermediate high or above in English and another language. Hamza Alanbaki, Arabic. Rebecca Bart, Spanish. Annika DeJong, Spanish. Merhawi Kalete, Tigrinya. Valeria Meshcheryakova, Russian. Jesus Serrano, Spanish. Katie Vagamar, Spanish. Mason Wierstra, Spanish.
2 is certainly better than 1. Thank you for that, Mrs. Manzer. Next up, Mrs. Jeske will be presenting the Social Studies Department Awards.
Hello, it's Mrs. Jeske. And as the department chair for the Social Studies Department at Hudsonville High School, I am so honored to be able to recognize the efforts, the seniors, the class of 2020, and all of their hard work in our Social Studies Department classes. So we are going to recognize those seniors who have earned the Excellence in Social Studies. Excellence in Social Studies Awards are given each year to those students who have earned an A- or better in 2 or more AP classes offered at Hudsonville High School, or an A- or better in 3 or more elective classes offered at Hudsonville High School. The class of 2020 award winners are as follows. Pierce Arangua, Quinn Barr, Rebecca Bart, Jared Berghorst, Owen Booney, Delaney Brander, Lily Brower, Sydney Carr, Nathan Clark, Beckett Davis, Grace DeVries, Peyton Emmelander, Allison Emmert, Sarah Fisher, Will Harper, Brandon Herr, Ben Hooper, Kaylee Hubert, Anthony Jaime, Trevor Johansson, Olivia Lepard, Sophia Lirio, Danielle Molesky, Jacob Martinez, Rachel Mast, Shane Mast, Carson McDonald, Liz Maillard, John Maillard, Faith Newhoff, Robert Parker, Landon Piper, Isaac Pitch, Caden Ruckus, Bethany Sadler, Derek Skolton, Micaiah Schur, Danny Timmer, Patrick Tutt, Ben Vandermeulen, Christian Vandegucci, Emily Vanderplug, Gary Vanderstelt, Quinn Van Ness, Emma Veltema, and Kaylee Ikema. Congratulations, class of 2020. The Social Studies Department is very proud of you. Fire up, go Eagles.
Congratulations to those winners who certainly didn't socially distance their social studies. Next up, we have Mrs. Andre presenting the Vocal Music Awards.
Hello everyone, I'm Deb Andre, Director of Choral Activities at Hudsonville High School. I'm here in my music room in Jamestown because I want to recognize our senior students who are receiving honors in vocal music. These students are selected for this award based on their personal growth and by the commitment they have dedicated to the HHS choral program. This award is a little different than the choir awards that we receive based on the number of years you're in choir, such as varsity letters or a senior plaque. Tonight's choir honors recognize those students who have gone above and beyond our curriculum, and either by participating in varsity voices, private voice lessons, the musical, performing at solo and ensemble, and even teaching choreography for the review show. Tonight we celebrate your great accomplishments and the legacy you leave at HHS in vocal music. Congratulations to Caitlin Baker, Rebecca Bart, Bree Birkinshay, Isaac Briette, Annika DeYoung, Quinn DeCracker, Aiden Gemin, Luke Hine, Josh Hookstra, Bree Hookwater, Emily Halsworth, Amalia Neuenhaus, Caden Ruckus, Lauren Sparks, Samantha Sudinsky, Hayden Willis, Lily Russell, Hunter Young, Michaela Earhart, Olivia Lepard, Annette Leva Nunes, Rachel Mast, Allie McDade, Madison Minch, Kaylee Parkins, and Mason Weerstra. Congratulations to these very special young men and women. You make me so proud. Know that I'm sending you the biggest hug right now, and the impact that you've made in my life has been monumental. I expect big things from each and every one of you. Now go out and change the world for the better. I believe in you.
Thank you for that presentation, Mrs. Andre. Next up, we have Mrs. Aronson with the World Language Department Awards.
Aronson, and I am here with Frau Wedge and Mr. Kleinsmith to announce the recipients of the World Language Honors Cords. Students are required to take 2 years of a world language or a combination of 1 year of a world language and a year of visual or performing arts to earn their high school diploma.
Recipients honored with the World Language Cord have taken at least 3 years of Chinese and a minimum of 4 years of German or Spanish. Many of the Spanish Cord recipients have taken AP Spanish in addition to their 4 years. All world language students must earn an average of an A- in their language courses.
大家好，我是宋老师。I will begin by announcing the recipients of the World Language Honors Cords for Excellence in Chinese. Asher Behrens, KAYLA Carr, Beckett Davis, Maya Giannichini, William Harper, Anthony Jaime, Mason Kuick, Carter Maxwell, Anna Pell, Landon Piper, Stephen St. John, Cody Seedow.
Guten Tag, ich heiße Frau Wedge. I will be announcing the recipients of the World Language Honors Cords for Excellence in German. Shane Mast, Mackenzie Miller.
Hola, me llamo Señora Aronson, and I am here to announce the recipients of the World Language Honors Cords for Excellence in Spanish. Quinn Barr, Rebecca Bart, Annabelle Bolheis, Hannah Bolthouse, Delaney Brander, Lily Brower, KAYLA CHAPIN, ANNIKA DEJONGE, Natalie Fisher, LINDSEY FLAK, Alyssa Grunfeld, Anna Hayes, Abigail Hazard, Braylee Harama, Madison HESLINGA, Destiny Itala, MACKENZIE KRYSTINIAK, Olivia Lepard, Sophia Lirio, Emily Mack, Megan Martinez, Amalia Neuenhaus, Ashley Norman, Alexis Norris, Sophia Putman, Jada Ream, Bethany Sadler, Riley Sokolowski, Amara Thompson, Danielle Timmer, Kylie Tubergen, Emily Vanderplug, Zachary Van Zirksum, Emma Veltema, Riley Warner, Mason Weerstra, Kaylee Bikema. This concludes the presentation of the Class of 2020 World Language Honor Cords recipients. Congratulations.
恭喜
Gratuliere.
Felicidades.
Gracias, danke, and xie xie, which I believe is thank you in Chinese. Finally, we would like to recognize those students who have decided to serve our nation and will be a part of the next generation of heroes, those students that have chosen to enlist in the military. They are Damian Oosteveen, enlisting in the United States Marine Corps; Trevor Johansson, enlisting in the United States Marine Corps; Dylan Azell, enlisting in the United States Marine Corps; and finally, Emily Vanderploeg, who has accepted an appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point. Congratulations, Emily. And thank you to all of those students. I know I can say confidently, from all of the Hudsonville community, we are very proud of your decision to serve our great nation. Without further adu, here are our scholarship winners.
Hey, this is Mr. Zielinski, and I'm coming to you live from the New York Metropolitan Museum of Art. You can see behind me I'm sure you recognize a lot of them. Some of humankind's most famous and influential works of art. I'm representing the HEA Scholarship Committee and all current members of the Hudsonville Education Association. Each member of the HEA, this includes teachers, counselors, and specialists in our district, contributed to these scholarships that we offer every year. And each of the 7 scholarships is given in memory of a Hudsonville teacher who passed away during his or her chosen career of guiding and caring for young people. These scholarships represent individuals whose influence continues to live through the lives they touched. I've always been really proud to be a member of the Scholarship Committee because they're very personal to me, and several other veteran staff. One of the scholarships represents a very dear friend who passed away in 2002. Penny Zalstra-DeHaan was a phys ed teacher and a coach here at Hudsonville High School. My wife and I both coached with her. She was one of the closest friends my wife has ever had. Mrs. DeHaan, like all former HEA members that these scholarships represent, she just had a huge heart for her students and her athletes, and I never saw her without a smile. And her energy, believe it or not, would even rival Mr. Beamer's. Her impact and legacy live on almost 20 years later. I can't imagine the collective impact of all 7 teachers we tragically lost too early in their lives. Recently, the counselors have been presenting these awards at Senior Awards Night, these scholarships. Prior to that, I presented them at Senior Awards for a bunch of years. I never talked about this. Time obviously was an issue, but I always thought about it. So this year, as we know, is a little bit different, and it's offered us all an opportunity to reflect and consider and appreciate things a little differently. I really do think that it's important for recipients of this or any other scholarship to be cognizant of the reason that the scholarship exists, so that they can honor it and how they put it to use. The HEA scholarships are in memory of 7 individuals who served, who gave of themselves, and who dedicated their lives to the greater good of others. All of us on the Scholarship Committee are confident that each of this year's recipients will do the same as they move on to their next chapters and continue to build their own legacies. So, on behalf of the Hudsonville Education Association, I'm pleased to present a memorial scholarship to Abigail Hazard, Kylie Tubergen, Delaney Brander, Lauren Koleski, Sophia Lario, Emma Veltema, and Kayla Woma. So from all of us on the HEA, Scholarship Committee, and all of our members, thank you and congratulations.
Hi, this is Mr. Jordan representing the Science Department. The Marvin J. Overway Scholarship is presented to the graduating senior of Hudsonville High School who exhibits the passion and potential for a successful career in the field of science. It's given by the wife and children of Marvin Overway to remember his commitment and passion for the sciences. Mr. Overway was a scientist at heart. He attended the Colorado School of Mines to study physics before being deployed to the European theater in World War II. During that time, he served as a tank commander in Italy in a classified unit consisting of a group of physicists who used their knowledge to distract the Germans with false signals so the Allied troops could move behind enemy lines. Science served this group well. Their success assisted in bringing an end to the war in Europe. Mr. Overway met and married his wife in Italy and returned home to Holland, Michigan, where he attended Hope College on the GI Bill, majoring in both physics and chemistry. He taught science in Covert and Zeeland before being hired by Hudsonville Public Schools as a secondary principal. His one demand in accepting the administrative position was that he be allowed to teach science for an hour a day. He was allowed to do so for a couple of years, and it's believed that these were the happiest years he experienced as an educator. He went on to become superintendent of schools, but never lost his love for the sciences. This year's award winner has certainly displayed a love for the sciences. While 6 trimesters of science are required for graduation, she has racked up 20 trimesters of coursework. 12 of those came in her junior year and senior year. That's more than 1/3 of her course load, and she had a load. In just her junior year, she somehow managed to test out of one class, take 9 trimesters of AP coursework. If you're like me and need that math a little more slowly, that's 3 AP courses along with 3 trimesters of Spanish 4, 2 trimesters of geology, 1 trimester of body and mind, just to help her keep it all together, all in one school year. While the academic record is remarkable, she is also a remarkable person. She has a great heart and is just one of those genuinely nice kids that you look forward to having in class every day. I can't wait to hear about the great things she does in her future. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient for the Marvin J. AUBREY Scholarship and Science Department Award to Sophia Lirio. Here are some comments from her teachers. In my opinion, Sophia is one of the sweetest, most caring students I've ever had in my career, as well as being very smart. She always has a smile on her face, shows genuine care toward others and her teachers. I wish all students were as pleasant and compassionate as she is. She is also a very hard worker that gets her schoolwork done in addition to all the other things that she does. She's a well-rounded person with a great personality, well deserving of being recognized for her achievements. Sophia makes it a point to enjoy her day. She is one of the kindest and most grateful students I've ever had. She lives in my neighborhood and has brought me brownies and chalk drawings on my driveway. She loves her family, and her passion for science and life in general is based upon a true desire to change the world for good through her actions and words. She's constantly writing in her petite-sized notebooks. Her thoughts, though minimal in words and pictures, are just small reminder cues for conversation. She has the whole detailed picture in her head. This adds to her charming personality. I loved having her in class because she would help connect concepts to different ideas and issues. Her viewpoints would generally bring the conversation to interesting places. Her leadership style is quiet and unassuming, making it easy for others to follow. She's a gem for sure, and I'm proud to have her as an awardee. Congratulations, Sophia. You deserve this award, and oh, the places you'll go. If I've ever taught a student that I thought was going to continue on to a rewarding medical career, it's Sophia. She has the heart, the intelligence, determination, and joy of life that's necessary to be a grand success. Best of luck to you, Sophia, from all of us in the Science Department.
The Grace Thatcher Scholarship is in memory of Grace Thatcher, a Hudsonville Public Schools elementary student who passed away from an inoperable brain tumor. Grace loved attending elementary school when her health permitted and had a passion for the outdoors and wildlife. The recipient of this scholarship is to pursue a degree in science, have been deeply involved in Hudsonville High School extracurricular activities, and maintain a GPA of 3.5 or higher. The recipient of this year's Grace Thatcher Scholarship is Riley Warner. Riley has plans to attend Michigan State University in the fall and major in secondary education in hopes of becoming a high school science teacher. To quote Riley directly, she says, "I have had so many great science teachers who made the subject fun and easy to learn. I want to do that for the next generation." On a personal note, Riley has been committed to the HHS community, giving her time and talents, from marching band to SLIC to Raise Your Voice, and several committees serving Hudsonville Public Schools. Riley has made an impact on Hudsonville High School and left a legacy of integrity, service, awareness, and passion for community. Congratulations, Riley. We are rooting for you in your future endeavors, and may this scholarship be a symbol of our faith in you and your bright future.
Take number 708, Smile Rick. I think someone was just trying to open the door, so hopefully we don't get any crazy noises in here in a moment. I'm going to try to smile, enunciate, and talk slowly enough that people can understand me. Use my happy and kind eyes. Adjust my tie quick there. We'll see. Hopefully anybody that's helping edit this with Joe gets some enjoyment out of that. All right, here we go. The Mary J. Bolt Scholarship is awarded in memory of an incredible educator. Mary Bolt worked as an elementary teacher for 36 years and as a writing consultant for an additional 5. She had a passion for children, and in particular their ability to express themselves through creative writing. Mary would be proud to know she helped a young student enter a profession she loved. To be considered for the scholarship, a Hudsonville senior must be pursuing a career as a teacher, be admitted to and planning to attend either Hope College or Grand Valley State University, and have demonstrated involvement in or leadership in co-curricular activities during high school, with a preference given to those who have worked with young children. The recipient for 2020 participated in varsity cheer and coached rocket cheer, completed child development, early childhood education, personal health, family health, 3 trimesters of links, and AP Psychology while in high school, all with the goal of eventually pursuing education. She received glowing reviews from her time spent in the Teacher Academy at the Career Line Tech Center, and she volunteered as a camp counselor at Camp Sunshine, serving for a week as a one-on-one counselor for a camper with Down syndrome. I am proud to announce the recipient of the Mary J. Bolt Scholarship for 2020 is Lauren Kleski. She will be attending Grand Valley State University in the fall to study special education. Congratulations, Lauren.
Today we have the honor of presenting the David Johnson Memorial Scholarship. In 1989, David Johnson was a student at Hudsonville High School when he passed away due to an inoperable brain tumor. David faced great adversity while trying to earn a high school diploma. In honor of the legacy David left, his parents, Douglas and Margot Johnson, established this scholarship to recognize other Hudsonville High School students who have dealt with great adversity while persevering through the rigorous expectations of a Hudsonville graduate. This year's recipient was born with a very rare genetic disorder called Leber congenital amaurosis. It affects approximately 1 in 50,000 to 1 in 100,000 births. It is already present at birth and is progressive in nature, so continual vision loss occurs throughout life. It causes low vision in general, severe vision loss in low light, and it affects overall vision clarity and both peripheral and distance vision. This year's recipient has endured 2 surgeries so far, 1 in each eye. Her prognosis is continued vision loss and possibly complete blindness. This year's recipient has an incredible work ethic. She continually strives for perfection on both assignments and assessments. She is humble and polite, yet forthright and a strong self-advocate. After hours of computer or paperwork, when eye strain and fatigue are setting in, she will sometimes take a break, but most often she will press on. She never uses her disability as a crutch or an excuse, and oftentimes works harder because of it. She is friendly, approaches everything with a positive attitude, and is very conscious of her treatment of others.
This year's recipient of the David Johnson Memorial Scholarship is an avid learner. I have had the privilege of having her in class and seminar for the past 2 years. She works incredibly hard, surpassing her peers with her integrity and drive, sense of responsibility, and work ethic. She holds herself to a higher standard, refusing to allow herself to make any exceptions to teachers' expectations for the other students who do not share the same challenges to complete work. Even when offered alternative due dates and assignments, she has consistently completed all assignments on time without accommodations. She is ranked in the top 15% of the class of 2020 and has a cumulative grade point average of 4.024. She is a delight to have in class. While many would have chosen easier coursework, this year's recipient has persevered and taken a rigorous high school class schedule throughout her career. Despite her condition, she has completed 5 years of Spanish, including AP, and scored in the top 5 out of 53 students in AP Spanish throughout this year. In addition to AP Spanish, this year's recipient challenged herself with other demanding courses to prepare herself for college next year. It has been amazing to watch her grow as a learner and become increasingly more comfortable trying new things and stepping out of her comfort zone. I have greatly enjoyed the times when she would stop by during my conference period to discuss Spanish or the transition to college.
I have had the pleasure of working with this student for the past 3 years, and in that time I have seen her self-confidence grow, and she has become a terrific advocate for herself. In addition to completing the requirements for graduation, she is also preparing for her future in different ways. Eventually, she may lose her vision as there is more deterioration every year. So to prepare for this, she has mastered cane skills and has worked long and hard learning Braille. This summer, she will spend 2 weeks at a camp at Western Michigan University, where she will learn to navigate a community on her own cooking, and other skills needed for independent living. She is determined, she has great perseverance, and is maybe even a touch tenacious, all while remaining humble, unassuming, and grateful. These traits will serve her well as she begins her college career at Michigan State University in the fall to study business. I have learned from this young lady that obstacles are not meant to stop us, but rather to dig deep, fight, to come out a winner and a better person. We celebrate your determination, your quiet resilience, your fight, positive attitude, and sense of humor. We are honored to present the David Johnson Memorial Scholarship to Alyssa Grunfeld. Yeah!
Alyssa!
Next up, Mr. Szymanski will present the 2020 Citizenship Award winners.
Greetings, Hudsonville High School. The Citizenship Award is given to one male and one female student in each graduating class. These students are selected on the following criteria, and it's for those who participate in school and/or community service. They show a positive attitude towards their classmates, school, and the community. They display an understanding and an appreciation of civic responsibility. They possess strength of character and the courage to do what is right. And they promote citizenship within their school and community through other activities. Male award winner is the definition of what it means to be a servant leader, and he is full of eagle pride. You've probably seen him as part of the FLAK at a basketball game, and he's been an active LINK member and has a heart for all of his classmates. Beyond LINKs, he also was a member of SLIC, National Honor Society, and Raise Your Voice. You also probably received a friendly hello from him as you went grocery shopping at Meijer. He played varsity football and takes active roles in the community and beyond. He is consistently brightening up the hallways of Hudsonville High School with his personable demeanor, high fives, and positive attitude. Teachers say things about him like he's friendly, considerate, and spirited. He's a respectful person and a, quote, model student. He exemplifies what it means to be a Hudsonville Eagle at the highest level, and that is why it's my esteemed honor to recognize Caden Costin with the Award for Citizenship for Hudsonville High School for the class of 2020. Congratulations, Caden. From the moment she stepped onto campus as a freshman, she wanted to make others feel welcome. After the new student lunch at the beginning of the year, there were some other new students who struggled more with the transition. Immediately, this student asked them if they would eat lunch with her. She went right over and invited them with absolute authenticity of wanting them to feel included. As she went through her years, she was involved in the Green Team, SLIC, National Honor Society, and coordinated the community's opportunity to view a movie about coral reefs. Teachers say things like, I was just so impressed with her dedication to a cause and her commitment, and her passion and positivity has made a difference beyond the walls of Hudsonville High School and into the community. She is, and I quote, one of my top, best all-around students ever. Her heart will also be focused on serving others and the environment as she moves on, and she will make an impact. Just watch. She is not only a great student, friend, and citizen, she makes a difference. I'm incredibly privileged to honor Sophia Putman with the Award for Citizenship at Hudsonville High School for the class of 2020. Congratulations, Sophia.
To present our Service Award winners, please welcome Mr. Bear.
Tonight, I will be presenting the Service Award for the class of 2020. The Service Award is presented to the two seniors, one female and one male, who have contributed to the school and community through various service-related activities. Things like student government, class involvement, community service, among many others. The Service Award is not a grade-based award, but is for the male and female who've contributed the most to Hudsonville High School or Hudsonville community in general, through activities that go above and beyond in-class achievement. So to start us off tonight, we will be doing our male award winner. This student is a humble and quiet leader who with his actions encourages others to follow. Since we've known this young man since middle school, he has always stepped up to help with school events, such as Renaissance videos and promotions, often remembering him starring in those videos or helping to write scripts to make them work. He's also assisted with student recognition and honor roll activities at the middle school level. When we asked some of his middle school teachers about this young man, comments such as, "Oh, can he come back?" He was one of the great ones. And one of my favorites, I just love that kid, was were often spoken of this young man. The hours he has logged here at Hudsonville, at the high school, continued again throughout the last 4 years, similar to what he did in middle school. You'd often see this young man on the football field. He'd help to either set up and tear down dances. I know ultimately, as those things go till all hours of the night, he'd be one picking up streamers and balloons and making sure everything looked just the way it was before we got in there. Did that with student council, and then also served this past year in the National Honor Society, and not to give it away, but as the president. He was never one to overstep, but he's always leading by example in his service to others. So it is my esteemed privilege and honor to award the 2020 Service Award to Mr. Owen Boone. Our next recipient for the female award winner for the Service Award. This student is everywhere. If you mentioned her and someone said, "Who's that?" probably they don't go to Hudsonville High School. Her presence is a mainstay at our school, and one as a staff I know that we will deeply miss. She is confident, she is vocal, and she is reliable. When asked why she would be deserving for this award, comments such as, "She takes on whatever is needed, gives of her own time for others, and does anything and everything for school." These are some of the things that were mentioned amongst obviously many more. In the words of another teacher, she has never been told what to do or give ideas without following through. She has constantly looked for ways to help and improve what we do, and then takes the role of leading that initiative. That, to me, my friends, is a true definition of service. This student has been on student council since she was a freshman up until now, and even serves in an elected position. The president. She, again, not to give it away. She also is a part of NHS, varsity cheer, and has one who has helped lead and spearhead our new Eagle Eye News program this year. We will miss her smiling face, her friendly demeanor, and her true Hudsonville spirit. So without further ado, the 2020 Service Award goes to your friend and mine, Delaney Brander.
The Alpha Beta Award at Hudsonville High School is granted annually to a single student. This award is given to the top senior in the class when measured by a myriad of factors, including academics, citizenship, and service. This student is one who has left a legacy and will be leaving Hudsonville High School having made a lasting impact. As with the Service and Citizenship Awards, Alpha Beta is nominated and decided by our high school faculty, and year after year they collectively choose a student that they feel is an exemplar of what it means to be a Hudsonville Eagle. Our Alpha Beta recipient this year has been an example for the rest of the class of 2020, the underclassmen, and even our own faculty. She has also pursued leadership roles during her time here at Hudsonville High School in order to make a difference in the lives of others. Living out the principles of service and sacrifice, she has truly gone above and beyond in leading and serving her fellow students, the school, and the community. When describing her qualifications for this award, teachers shared the following quotes, which are filled with extremely high praise. She volunteered to help out at the chess table for the incoming freshman orientation night, and she is so much more than her excellent grades. She is an overall super person. She pushes herself to do well, but she is also friendly and gets along well with others. She wants to be a leader given any opportunity. She took on the creed of leading and disciplining herself to perfection with all that she does. Her care for others has been accentuated, and she is very selfless. She's incredible in all ways: hard work, kindness, humility, and positivity are the words that come to mind when I think of her. She is a driven student. It's almost like she can't get enough out of life, the challenges and opportunities available to her. Her whole being radiates a positive sociability and focus on excellence. She is an exceptional student who exhibits determination, confidence, and a dedicated work ethic. She is a great role model for young women to believe in themselves and achieve their dreams. I would love for my own daughter to be like her. This is truly high praise from her teachers, and this year's recipient certainly has been a stellar example of what it means to be a Hudsonville Eagle. She's been active in cross-country, National Honor Society, and our Student Council Renaissance Group, being recognized in each of those organizations as a leader by her peers. Through these leadership opportunities, she has organized and carried out service projects and fundraisers which benefit Hudsonville High School and our local community. In addition to her extracurricular involvement and leadership, she has challenged herself academically by taking a rigorous class schedule each year, including 9 advanced placement courses, all while maintaining a GPA of 4.392 within the top 2 in the class of 2020. As recognized earlier in this program, she has accepted an appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point, yet another example of her commitment to serve her community and her country. We know what a high honor this appointment is to have been issued, and we are so very proud to have been part of her journey here at Hudsonville High School.
Please join me in congratulating this year's very deserving faculty-nominated Alpha Beta Award recipient, Emily Vanderploeg.
For our final awards this evening, we will be recognizing our summa cum laude students that have earned a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 or better. The class of 2020 has a total of 76 students that have met this criteria, and we are very proud of their efforts and honored to recognize them here tonight. These students are the top of the top and the best of the best here at Hudsonville High School. They put in hours and hours of studying, reading, composing those essays, and preparing for those class presentations, challenging themselves by taking a rigorous course schedule, and in many cases adding to their workload by being involved in multiple extracurricular activities within athletics, music, theater, student government, and Renaissance, and clubs and academic organizations. Students, you should be very proud of how you represented yourselves these past 4 years as Hudsonville Eagles. Families, thank you for your support of your students. Thank you for encouraging them when they needed it most, for inspiring them and holding them accountable, for asking them about their day when they got home and helping them with their homework, for always being there for them when they've had to overcome obstacles, especially during this very difficult shutdown time. Parents, thank you for your support of our district, and most importantly, the support of your students. It is also appropriate on the heels of Teacher Appreciation Week, we say thank you to the educators that have helped you get here today. We are truly blessed with some of the most caring and committed staff anywhere. Teachers, thank you for all you've done for these students, especially having to spend our 3rd trimester building and implementing a remote learning program from scratch. I couldn't be more proud to be an Eagle. Thank you, students, for your hard work, and staff for your dedication and care for each and every student at Hudsonville High School. Without further ado, here are the summa cum laude honor students for the class of 2020.
Quinn Barr, Rebecca Bart, Madison Bennett, Asher Behrens, Jared Berghorst, Brianne Birkinshaw, Annabelle Bullheis, Delaney Brander, Lily Brower, Aubrey BUSKARD, Zane Sigleric, KAYLA CHAPIN, Nathan Clark, Kyle Davis, SKYLAR DEWITT, John Dirksey, Navia Duran, Isaac Ellenbass, Peyton Emelander, Allison Emmert, Sarah Fisher, Natalie Fisher, Lindsay FLAK, Lucas Burgett, Jordan Grodowski, Dallas Grandy, Riley Groening, Alyssa Grunveld, Madison Greisen, Anna Hayes, Abigail Hazard, Justin Henkelman, Braylee Harima, Madison Heslinga, Ashley Holland, Emily Holsworth, Anthony Jaime,
Alexandra Kahor, Emma Kuhlman, Mackenzie Krystiniak, Olivia Lepard, Sophia Lirio, Victoria Masashevsky, Emily Mack, Megan Martinez, Rachel Mast, Carter Maxwell, Leah Muhlenberg, Mackenzie Miller, Madison Minch, John Meyer, Ashley Norman, Alexis Norris, Aaron O'Laughlin, Wesley Obitz, Chloe Patrick, Lauren Phelps, Landon Piper, Sophia Putman, Jada Green, Caden Rookus, Bethany Sadler, Micaiah Schur, Stephen St. John, Amara Thompson, Danielle Timmer, Kylie Tubergen, Patrick Tutt, Benjamin Vandermeulen, Emily Vanderploeg, Jessa Van Heitzma, Zachary Van Serksum, Emma Veltema, Riley Warner, Mason Weirstrup, Samuel Walters, and Kaylee Yakima.
Thank you again for tuning into our online awards recognition for the students in the class of 2020. We hope this is the first and last time that we'll need to recognize our top students through this platform, but we are grateful for the opportunity to give them the praise they deserve for the hard work they've put in during their 4 years here at Hudsonville High School. We will never forget this class and know that your future is bright. This too shall pass, and when you reflect on your time at HHS, I hope it is the 11 trimesters that you were able to be in our classrooms, hallways, auditoriums, gymnasiums, and athletic fields that you think of fondly. Seniors, we will see you at our pickup event on May 21 and then again at our in-person commencement ceremony on August 2nd at Eagle Stadium. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for tuning in, and of course, fire up, go Eagles.